Now, one of the videos that I posted concerning the postgraduate certificate of education where you can go with your dependent, I think I had a lot of questions pertaining to what is involved and how one can migrate as a teacher, being a science teacher, physics teacher, or a general teacher or a special education teacher. If you want to go and work in UK, there is one of the courses that guarantee you work as your school and after you are done with school, and also guarantee you going with your dependent. Now, what must you know about these PGCE courses in UK? Now, the first thing is that you must have your proficiency exams. Because you are going to work, they require that you must have your IELTS as part of your admission requirements. Some of them can give you conditional offer and later let you write the IELTS. That is one thing you must have, either IELTS or your PET academic. And if you also need assistance with the writing of the tuition of this, my agency have partnership with classrooms available. Now, that is the first thing. Now, the other thing that you must also know is that you must have at least a second class, upper or lower, or third class. And even with the third class, it is based on your working experience and the course that you did at the university that they will just decide whether to give you the admission or they wouldn't give you the admission. That is the second thing. And the third thing here is that they will give you bursary. The bursary will be given to you and it will be spread for you for the whole year that you'll be schooling. Now, the bursary covers the tuition and living expenses. And with the bursary, before most of the schools, they will give you the bursary, you must pay your tuition deposit, which is mostly 40% or 30%, or some of them 50% of the amount that is supposed to be for your tuition. And all these things, when you pay the tuition deposit, it will be given back to you. As said, the bursary and everything will be given back to you. But they want you to reserve your seat before they continue with your admission and letting you come to the UK to study. That is also another thing. And the third thing, and the fourth thing that is much, much important to me is that with this thing, you must be financially sound. Though you are going with your dependent or whatsoever, if you are going with your dependent, you must make provision for the bank statement requirement. That is the living expenses requirement. You must have at least minimum £3,000 on you before you can embark on this journey. Sometimes the information that some of us we put on the table on our pages, but the financial requirement is something that mostly we don't put on the table. You must be financially sound, at least £3,000 to cover your visa fee, your head surcharge, your plane tickets, and maybe the deposit or whatsoever. It depends. It depends. But you must have minimum. If you are lucky and you get someone who will join you as a dependent, that is also fine, because it's whatever you will pay will be able to cater for whatever that you are going to do. So basically, this is what you must know about the postgraduate certificate of education, talking about the numerous fields that are available for individuals that want to teach in United Kingdom. I'll be on standby for September admission intake advice and admission process together with the visa application process to study in the UK. Thank you.